MycCheck. Hello and welcome back. This is video number 1.1, the first video under ancient world history. Today we'll be talking about the first humans, what they were like. Now, we have known that there's been life on Earth since about 300 million years. However, the first human-like creatures, or man-apes as they are called, appeared about 7 million years ago. They first used to live on trees like primates, which we now see as monkeys or orangutans or gorillas. They eventually came down on the ground, began living, hunting food, gathering berries, nuts, cooking, eventually farming, making tools, settling down in families as small groups. These family groups then turned into larger, more complex relationship-based groups, eventually taking the form of towns and cities as civilizations developed. Their brains became more and more developed. Their bodies were eventually being adapted to walking upright. They had longer legs than arms since they were no longer using arms to walk. This left their hands free for the use of tools and weapons to make fire and so on. Now, the first and the oldest skull that we can trace back was found in Chad in Africa in 2002. This was the closest human-like creature, the oldest hominid that we could find. Some scientists think that it is nearly 7 million years old. The next stop in fossil records is about 4 million years ago, when the Australopithecus lived in Africa. The most complete skeleton of an Australopithecus was found in Ethiopia in 1974. The individual, nicknamed Lucy, died about 3 million years ago, aged about 40 years. She was as tall as a 10-year-old today. The first true human beings, known as Homo habilis, literally translating to handyman, appeared from about 2.5 million years ago. They had larger brains and were able to make tools from sticks and stones. A million years later, another species called the Homo erectus, or the upright man, had appeared and gradually spread out of Africa into Europe and Asia. These early humans made better tools for hunting, built shelters, and most importantly, began using fire. Many scientists believe that modern humans, the Homo sapiens, or the wise man, evolved from these hominids. Two species lived side by side, the Neanderthal people and the modern people. By about 20,000 years ago, the Neanderthals had died. Modern humans, the Homo sapiens sapiens, were living on all continents.